This man survived the war, but he couldn't survive his own home. He was ambushed by a group of strangers right in his house. Their target? A $2,555 reward given by the government for his service after the war. This man was none other than Major Charles Rain, a war veteran who survived 7 brutal years in a POW camp in Vietnam. Rain refused to give up the money's location, and the intruders quickly ran out of patience. They beat him relentlessly, each blow landing like a sledgehammer, but he never gave in. When brute force failed, they heated a lighter and pressed it against his hand, yet he showed no sign of pain. Desperate, they dragged his arm to the kitchen sink and shoved it straight into the garbage disposal. The sound was horrifying. His hand was crushed, but Rain didn't let out a single word. Right then, his wife and son returned, walking straight into chaos. After grabbing the money, the intruders coldly made sure Rain would lose more than just his hand that day. That night, he was the only one left breathing. Broken, grieving, and full of rage, Rain recovered. He replaced his mangled hand with a steel hook, put on his old military uniform, and began his own kind of justice. By his side was Johnny, a fellow POW and old friend who had also tasted the horrors of war. Together, they moved quietly into the enemy's den. When the first blast went off, the gang had no time to react. Rain and Johnny were already at the door, striking with deadly precision. They moved downstairs, cold, calculated, and without a word, taking out each target like trained soldiers. Even when Rain got wounded, he pressed on. The ringleader made his move, but Rain was faster. One step ahead, and one final debt to settle. Rain slowly stepped forward and closed the book on the blood-stained chapter those men had written in his life.